Hello marketers, this is Anusha from Measure Marketer. In this video, we're going to dive more deeper into enhanced e-commerce implementation and track the most important macro action, that is add to carts, performed by a user on an e-commerce website. So in order to track this, Google Analytics needs data to be pushed into the data layer regarding the add to carts of a particular product. And then Google Analytics would be giving us reports regarding the product performance, and we can get the product performance data in conversions tab, e-commerce, product list performance. And in the product list performance, we have all the details regarding the performance of a particular product, the number of views a product gets, the number of clicks a product gets, and the number of times a product is being added to the cart, and the number of times it is being purchased. So in order for Google Analytics to create this report for us, we firstly need to send the data to Analytics through data layer. So the structure or the particular way we need to send data to data layer is mentioned by Google in the enhanced e-commerce implementation guide, and we need to follow this in order to send the exact data to analytics and get the accurate data regarding a product performance. So firstly, we need to create an e-commerce object with another add object. In that, we need to push all the products that are being added into a cart by a user. And the product properties that are required are name, ID, price, brand, category, and all these. So we get all these through DOM scraping. If you have seen a previous video, you can get to know how the DOM scraping is done. You also have different several videos regarding DOM scraping on our YouTube channel. You can refer to them. So it would be easier for you to understand this very complex implementation of enhanced e-commerce tracking. So for that, let us go into the coding section of this. For this, I have taken a sample e-commerce website, hhgrid.com, and let us go into a particular category section. And now I am in cell phones and accessories category page, and these are the products I'm listing out in this category page. So now I want to know what are the products that are being added to cart by a particular user. So for that, we need to implement this tracking and send this data into the data layer. So let's see the coding part in this. Let me go into the console. See over here, this is the code. We need to implement it at the backend through Google Tag Manager and send this data into the data layer, which can be accessed through Google Analytics. For this, as you have any doubt regarding this DOM scraping or implementation of this code, you can refer to our previous video regarding the product clicks tracking. We have already done regarding this. So we have scraped all the product details that are present in this particular category page, and we can get an impressions array, and this impressions array we can use it to grab the product that is being added to cart. So now initially if we go to this category page, so these are the products in this particular category page. So here nearly we have 25 products in this category page. See, you can see over here 25 products. So I need to identify which particular product is being clicked so that I can send that particular product details to the data layer. So if I click this product, then this product is being added to the cart. So you can see this, the product that is being added to cart. So this is the product that is being added to cart. So now let us see in the code here. We need to firstly track all the add to cart buttons in the website. We need to find the add to cart query selector, and this is the add to cart query selector, and you can check it in console. So these are all the add to cart buttons on that particular category page. Now we need to add an event listener on every particular element of that particular button. And then whichever click is being done on a particular element, that element will be tracked and the index of that particular element will be captured, and then based upon the index we can get the product details from the impressions array. So for that, we need to take the query selector using DOM scraping as I have taken, and then we need to use a for each loop. We need to run a loop upon all the elements, button elements, and then find the click upon which uh, we have the user has clicked the element which is being clicked, and then identify the index of that particular add to cart button, and then find the product that is related to that particular element, and then this product need to be added into our e-commerce add object, and all the details regarding that particular product can be captured from the impressions array, and then this impressions array has all the product details, and these product details need to be pushed into the add object. And finally, I can console it for you over here for this. So let us add one more product into the cart. Let me add this product into the cart. I have added this product into the cart. It's Apple silicone case. And let me now see in the console. So firstly, I need to run this script, and then let me add a product. I added Apple iPhone Lightning dock, and now let us check it in the console. See, I have added product number 2 to the cart. It is because the product in the category page is in third position, and basically the index would be starting from 0. So 0, 1, 2. So the second product is added to cart, and we can get the details of the particular product that is being added to the cart. It's Apple iPhone Lightning Dock Gold, and the price of that particular product. And all this data you can send it into analytics through data layer in this particular structure. So now this data could be sent to analytics in that particular structure, and the tag configuration for this in Google Tag Manager regarding sending this event to Universal Analytics is we need to take the track type as event, and as this is an e-commerce category, we can mention the event category is e-commerce. The event action is add to cart. It's the most important macro action that could be performed on an e-commerce site, and it's very important to track so that based upon that the e-commerce website owners can optimize the campaigns and also remarket to those users with those particular products, and they can get good ROI from their campaigns. So in order to do this, we need to enable the enhanced e-commerce tracking and also use the data layer, and then the trigger should be like based upon the event based methodology. That is, when we push all this data into the data layer, we definitely have to push a particular event. This is a very important point to remember. Whenever we push data into data layer, we need to send an event along with. So this is an add to cart action. So we send an event called add to cart. And this tag will be triggered, and the data will be sent to data layer only when this event has triggered. Right? So let me get into Google Tag Manager here. This is the tag we need to modify. The Google Analytics that is implemented on all pages. See here. In this, we need to go into more settings. In more settings, we have the e-commerce related option over here. In this, we need to enable this to true, and we need to mention Google Analytics that it needs to use the data layer in order to get the e-commerce relevant data. So once all these steps are done perfectly, then this data would be going to analytics, and then analytics could generate a report like this and can mention the number of products are added to cart and the number of add to carts that a product gets. See, and you can get a product valuable data, each product and the number of add to carts that a product gets. And you can also find this add to carts data in shopping behavior. Here, you can mention, you can analyze these sessions with add to cart. So, what are the sessions that are getting more number of add to carts, and you can optimize for getting more such sessions. And also checkout behavior. This could be my next video or to track the checkout behavior. Similarly, as add to cart, I hope you're clear with add to cart and how to track it and analyze the reports that are generated by Google Analytics. Similarly, we can do the same for removing a product from a shopping cart. So, in case of add to cart, we get the event as add to cart. In this particular remove from cart, we need to mention the event as remove from cart and mention it to Google as a product is being removed from a particular cart. So for that, you need to mention the tag type as event and event category is e-commerce and event action as remove from cart. And this event will only trigger, or this tag will only trigger when this particular remove from cart event happens. So if you go into this, the actual implementation, if you view the cart, you'd find all the products that are added into the cart, and this data we have already sent it to analytics. And now in order to identify which products are removed from a cart, we need to track this particular element in your website, just as we did for add to cart, and then get the particular product that is being removed and then send this data to analytics in this format. Send analytics data in this format regarding the removed element. So you can get the report even regarding the elements that are removed from the cart, like the cart abandonments. You can also make a funnel like this, so to get the abandonments. So the number of abandonments of a cart you would be getting, and then you can analyze the data regarding the particular product performance. So this is the level at which you can implement enhanced e-commerce tracking, and we also have more upcoming videos regarding the tracking, the checkouts, and the promotions. So you can get into our exclusive bootcamp in order to learn all this kind of advanced level coding and implement any kind of stuff on your website and be the perfect marketer and implement the advanced strategies in order to gain more ROI from your effective campaigns and generate the best revenue. I hope you're clear with this concept. See you soon. Bye.